Okay, so today's opener is just a review of the last 2 days of classroom time where we took notes on identifying and defining equations and expressions. So the first mathematical statement I have is negative 5g to the 54th power minus 7 equals 19p to the 78th power. The first thing that you need to identify, are there any variables in this statement? And if so, what are they? What are the variables?
G and P.
G and P.
Can I grab that charger?
Yes. So G and P. Now, if you would put negative 5g to the 54th on your quiz tomorrow, I'd mark it wrong because the negative 5 and the 54 have nothing to do. It's not the variable. So I only want the variable written. Okay? Next, we need to identify in the statement the coefficient. So what is the coefficient or coefficients in this statement? Ben?
Negative 5 and 19.
Negative 5 and 19. Now remember, the coefficient is the number in front of the variable. Okay? So the number in front of the variable. Now if that number is a negative, you need to make sure you take that negative sign with you. So if you would have just put 5, that would be incorrect because the coefficient is negative 5, not 5. All right, the next thing that we need to identify is the constant. What is the constant, Dylan? Negative 7. So the constant is the number by itself. So anytime there's a number by itself, that's the constant. Exponent. What are my exponents, Chance?
54 and 78.
54 and 78. Excuse me. That is the only thing that I want to see on your quiz. I do not want you to put the variable or the number, then the exponent. Just put what the exponent is.
What if we forget to put the variable?
Then it would be wrong. Okay? Good question, though. Like terms. Do I have any like terms? Now, remember, if it is a number, if it's just a number by itself, those would be considered. But if it has a variable and the variable has exponents, the variable and the exponents have to be the same in order for them to be like terms. Okay? So do I have any like terms up here?
No.
No. So there are none. And then equation or expression. How do you know? Has an equal sign. Just out of curiosity, how many terms do I have in that equation? How many terms are there? 3. Remember, terms are basically anything that's separated by a subtraction, addition, operation sign, or equal sign. So we have 1, 2, 3. So 3 terms. All right, let's look at the next statement here. The next statement, what are the variables, Hannah?
D, E, F, and D.
D, E, F, and D. Now somebody asked, do I have to repeat variables? You don't have to, but I'm not going to mark it wrong if you do. So I always say it's better to be safe than sorry. So if when in doubt, write it out. Haha, you like that? Yeah, thanks. Coefficient. What's the coefficient?
Negative 12
Nice job. Negative 12.
and 6.
Say again.
Negative 17, 6.
12.
And don't forget that other positive 12. Because negative 12 and 12 are very different things, right? Would you rather owe somebody $12 or have $12?
Where did you have 17? I mean 17.
Joop. So negative 12, positive 12, negative 16, and positive 6. What are the constants? Or are there any constants? No, there's no numbers up there by themselves, so there's none. Exponent?
19, 13,
19, 13, what?
19.
So 19, 13, 19.
I was going to make all the trash and come over.
Okay, so 19, 13, 19. And then do I have any like terms? What are they?
Negative 12, D, exponent 19, 60, exponent 13.
Good. And then is this an equation or an expression?
Expression.
So what do we do with expressions?
Simplify them.
Yeah, we can't solve them, but we can simplify them. How many terms does this expression have?
4.
Perfect. Nice job.